Was this recent ruling in Montana in which a number of young people filed suit against the state, saying that the leaders of the state had violated the Constitution by not taking into effect the impacts of climate change when approving oil and gas projects. And they won. That is, these activists did. Do you think we're going to see more cases and more rulings like this, and what effect is that going to have?
Well, I think we're definitely going to, and it's going to issue it's an economic warning to big oil companies, big gas companies, but also big banks and fund managers. This is the first time that a state constitutional clause guaranteeing a healthy environment was applied to climate change. And they chose Montana, the activists, because it had that clause, and they tested it and they won. There's other states that have that clause, including New York and Pennsylvania. And so the next test could easily come in New York, where a group of youth activists or any activists could sue an oil company in New York or a bank where a lot of them are based. So I think we will start to see more of these coming. And look, the young people are upset. Now we're seeing more and more of these disasters, just like we talked about a few minutes ago. They're going to start to find ways beyond, throwing paint in museums and handcuffing themselves to parking meters. They're going to start to pursue legal options. And that's not going to solve climate change, but it is going to put those who have funded climate change and those who have perpetuated the dangerous emissions in the atmosphere on notice that there's some legal repercussions these days.
So then just quickly, David, what are the actual repercussions of this ruling? Is it that we're just not going to see oil and gas projects in the state of Montana?
No, I mean, Montana is the most prolific provider of oil and gas projects in the country. I think what you'll start to see is people test the waters a little bit more. The state governments will be a little more reluctant to rubber stamp projects like this. We've seen in Europe they've tested the idea of actually suing for monetary damages, right? So that's the next step for these types of things. I don't think Montana is going to be turning its back on oil and gas projects anytime soon.
Oh, well, all right. David Callaway, thanks so much. Callaway Climate Insights founder and editor-in-chief. Appreciate it. Good to see you.
Thank you, Julie.